We are halfway through the year. And how is it going with your goals? Really? Are you right on track? Or did life just push you into a completely different direction? Well, no need to worry, because in today's video, I'm going to help you to reset and realign so you can end this year successfully. Let's get started. I know for many of us, summer is finally here. And summer is such a beautiful time for us to relax, to unwind, and to enjoy our lives. And I believe that all of us deserve that. But I also gently want to invite you to take this time, this slower season, to reflect on what you want for the rest of the year. What do I want the rest of this year to feel like? I want you to use this slower season to reset, to realign, and to reconnect to your vision. So you can step into the second half of the year with clarity, softness, and with purpose. So get out your journal or your planner, get yourself something to drink, and let's start your mid-year reset. So in order for us to make this process as comfortable as possible and not feel overwhelming, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on a quarterly planning. We will not focus on the upcoming 6 months in one go because that might feel too much. It might feel overwhelming. And we're also not just going to focus on the upcoming week because that's too short of a time to see real progress. And that's why 90 days is that sweet spot. With 90 days, it gives us enough time to see progress, it keeps us emotionally connected to our goals, and it gives us space and room to adjust when life is changing. So we are using the 12-week year. And with that, we are looking at the last 2 quarters of the year as 2 separate years. And this will help us to stay focused, avoid procrastination, and take more aligned action. And this structure also helps our feminine mind to stay present and engaged. This process has 4 different steps. And the first step, before we even continue planning for the upcoming months, is for you to take some time to celebrate the things that went well. When it comes to planning and focusing on our goals, it is very easy to look at the things that we did not accomplish yet. And we might even be hard on ourselves and say, I had all these things that I want to accomplish and I didn't do it yet. But I want us to take the time to celebrate what did work. I am a coach, but also I deal with this. I can be focused on what I still wanted to do, the things that didn't work. But we are halfway through the year, which means that there are so many things that you already accomplished. This could be really big things, but this can also be small things. So that's why for this step, I want you to take a moment. Ask yourself, what went well these past 3 months or these past 6 months? What went well the first half of the year? What are the things that I am proud of? Big things or small things? What worked for me? What made me feel good? And I want you to take some time when it comes to this step. There is no need to rush it. What were your wins? What did you do great? What can you celebrate? And this can also be emotional wins, such as I showed up for myself more. I allowed myself to rest more. I stood up for myself. I asked for that promotion. I had that hard conversation with a loved one. And by doing this, by celebrating your wins, you are rewiring your brain to associate growth with pleasure instead of just pressure. We want to program our brain in a way that growing and becoming that next level version of ourselves is pleasurable. It's safe, instead of just thinking that it has to be a lot of pressure and hard work. So take your time and write this out. What are the things that went well? And please share with me, ladies, in the comment section below, what is something that went well for you these past 6 months, these past 3 months? What can you celebrate? Write it down in the comment section below. I would love to read. Step 2, it is time for us to gently reflect on the things that didn't go so well. I want you to ask yourself the following questions. What drained my energy these past months? What habits, thoughts, patterns, or environments pulled my energy? What lessons did I learn? And I want you to know that this has nothing to do with judgment or with punishing yourself. This has everything to do with awareness. And creating awareness is the first step if you want to start rewiring your brain. We need to see the patterns, because without us being honest with ourselves and acknowledging our own patterns, we cannot break them and we cannot step into this next level version of ourselves. Some of you know, I got certified in being a mindset coach through NLP, neuro linguistic programming. And what I learned was the technique of reframing. So that's what I want you to do as well. After you wrote everything out, to the things that did not go so well, your patterns, your habits, I want you to reframe that. Say the following thing to yourself: I forgive myself for what didn't work, and I allow this moment to realign me to the woman I am becoming. So, this is what's going on here. If you keep saying negative things to yourself over and over again, what you're doing is your new level self, the woman you're working towards, is here, and you right now are here. By keep talking negatively to yourself and saying that did not accomplish anything, I keep making the same mistakes, I'm not moving forward, I am procrastinating, I am so this and that. You keep talking to yourself negatively. And what you're doing is, this is the gap. You are broadening this gap. The more negatively you talk about yourself, the bigger this gap is becoming. We want to narrow this gap. And we can only, and one of the ways for us to narrow this gap is talking more positively towards ourselves, is by acknowledging that certain things didn't go so well. Okay, we accept that and we let it go. And now we're focusing again on becoming our next level self, working towards her, not stepping away from her, but working towards her. So that's why I want you to say the reframing. Let me repeat it one more time. I forgive myself for what didn't work, and I take this moment to realign myself to the woman I am becoming. And with that, you finished step 2. Let's continue to step 3. Step 3, create your 12-week vision. And now we are at the fun part, and it's time for you to start planning for the upcoming weeks, upcoming months. And before you do that, I would like for you to take out that list of goals that you wrote down that you wanted to accomplish this year. Out of those goals, look at those goals that you still want to accomplish and feel if they still feel aligned. And then I want you to look at the upcoming 3 months. What are the goals that you want to work on in the upcoming 3 months? How do you want to feel in the upcoming 3 months? Out of all of the information that you've gathered, I want you to pick 3 goals that you will be focusing on in the upcoming 3 months. And this is how you start creating your 12-week vision. I want you to take your 3 priorities or your 3 goals and make them smart. And I can hear you think, Urania, no. Why do we need to make them smart? Well, we want to make our goals smart because then they become almost tangible. We can easily track them because we want to accomplish these goals for ourselves. In 6 months from now, we want to say, yes, I had these goals, I had these intentions, and I did it. They're here now. And in order for us to track it and see the progress, it's a good idea for us to make them smart. And I'm going to show you how you can do it for yourself. And with SMART, and SMART stands for specific, measurable, aligned, realistic, and time-bound. So let me give you an example. I wanted to show you my personal one. One of my goals is to really nurture my Facebook group. I've wanted to have a Facebook group for such a long time. And I started it, but I did not give it all the love and the attention that I wanted. So this is a goal for the upcoming 3 months for me. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. So my goal is to build a thriving Facebook group for my brand. Specific is I'm going to grow and nurture my Facebook group where I guide women to become their best selves using feminine mindset work, soft structure, and daily lifestyle tools. It becomes measurable because I would like to reach 500 engaged members. I want to post 2 to 3 times a week. I want to have 1 live session or 1 monthly challenge. It is aligned with me because this supports my core mission to empower women through feminine energy, success, and subconscious rewiring. And it's realistic because I already have an audience. I have clear content pillars, what I want to focus on. It's time bound. I will achieve this goal by the end of these 12 weeks, that is September 30th. That's how you make your goals smart. And I want you to do that for all of your 3 goals for the upcoming 3 months. One tool that can really help you is to have a weekly check-in with yourself and reflect on the week. And you want to make this a recurring thing every single week. And ask yourself questions as, what went well this week? What didn't go so well? How close am I to my goals? And this will help you to stay on track Because if you don't reflect on how far you come, months can pass, weeks or months can pass. Before you know it, the quarter is over and you didn't even reflect on how far you came. You didn't even look at the patterns or things that you might want to adjust or change. So, reflecting weekly, taking the time to check in with yourself is very important. The second thing that can help you is to have an accountability partner. This could be a friend, this can be a coach, you can hire a coach, or you can come to my Facebook group. I have the Facebook group that I just mentioned, and my goal is to really have this be a place for women to come in, keep each other accountable, grow, connect. And I really want to do this for such a long time. I feel like I need this space, and I think more women want this space as well. So use my Facebook group, the link is below, as a way to keep you accountable and to keep you motivated. You can also have visual reminders, such as creating a vision board for your goals for the upcoming 3 months. You can have, or you can say your affirmations over and over again. You rewire your brain with repetition. So the more you say what you want, the more it can become a reality for you. And you can have post-its on your mirror of your goals. You can have your vision board on the back of your phone, your screensaver, so you're constantly reminded whenever you pick up your phone. These are easy ways that can help you to stay accountable. Another thing that's really important is for you to have a way that you are taking track of everything, because you can have your goals, but where are you writing it all down? So you want to have a planner, or you want to have a digital planner such as your Google Calendar, or you want to have a whiteboard. Pick out the thing, the tool that can help you to keep structure and to keep progress of your goals. You want to write it down. You need to write it down because that's how you can keep progress. And these were the first steps, ladies, that can help you to reset, realign, and reconnect to this next level version of you and set yourself up for success for the second part of the year. If you are ready to release any beliefs holding you back, rewire your mindset, embody your feminine, and step into the woman you're meant to be, I would love to invite you to my signature program, The Feminine Reset. In The Feminine Reset, we heal any emotional patterns that are keeping you stuck. This could be stuck in survival mode or stuck in self-sabotaging behaviors. We rewire your subconscious mind for more success, more abundance, more love, and more support. And you will be creating soft structures that will help and support you to become the woman you're becoming. And ladies, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone that's also trying to plan the next quarter of the year. And if you did not already subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I can see you in the Facebook group. The link is below. And I have some really nice things planned for the upcoming month. So please come and join. Ladies, I'm going to wish you a lovely, lovely day. And we will see each other in my next video. Mwah. Bye, ladies.